Russia, a landmass of 17 million square kilometers, 1,200,000 kilometers of motorways and railways, serving trade and social links countrywide. And there's a place on the map of this vast land, the geographic center where all roads intersect. This is the place equally well suited to send freight in any direction to any destination, whether it be inside or outside of Russia. This place is the Novosibirsk region and the city of Novosibirsk. Novosibirsk, Russia's third most populated city, is the administrative center of the Siberian Federal District and has every right to be called the capital of Siberia. The city has everything required for a comfortable life and successful business. The city is developing and gaining momentum. An important advantage of the Novosibirsk region lies in its location within both the Trans-European and Trans-Siberian international freightways, with branches routed to the Asia-Pacific nations. Intersecting Novosibirsk is the Trans-Siberian Railway, which runs across 8 time zones, connecting 87 Russian towns, 5 federal districts, and 2 parts of the world. The strategic priority of the economic and social development in the region has been geared towards the establishment of large scientific and innovation centers here. The region has a highly diverse economy and a unique scientific and educational infrastructure which is constantly evolving. Novosibirsk accommodates the Tolmacheva International Airport, one of Russia's biggest air hubs in terms of passenger traffic. Novosibirsk also serves as the largest river port on the Ob River. Compared with neighboring areas, the Novosibirsk region and the city of Novosibirsk boast all the conditions and competitive advantages required to accommodate a major industrial and transport hub. The place is ideally suited for federal initiatives as well as for interregional and international trade. With all these key advantages in mind, an industrial logistics park was established in 2007 at the initiative of the regional government and is now actively under development. The main goal of the Industrial Logistics Park is to bring long-term investment to the Novosibirsk region and create favorable conditions for Russian and foreign investors. The park is located 12 kilometers away from the city. It was not by chance that the park's location was picked. Absent of antiquated structures or utility lines, the place was chosen to enable state-of-the-art design and process solutions. This has also enabled the use of the latest construction and energy-saving and communication technology. The park is intersected by the M51 Baikal Federal Motorway and by the Trans-Siberian Railway. It is located at Novosibirsk Outer Circular Road, in close proximity to the Tolmacheva International Airport. Close enough to wholesale and retail enterprises near major customers of warehouse services, this location enables efficient freight management, free of any of the drawbacks commonly associated with congested streets of a megalopolis. The human resources for the park and its residents are provided by Novosibirsk as well as by the nearby towns of Ob, Chik and Prokutskaya. The park has a clear procedure established for applications and project implementation via a single operator. All residents are provided with plots of land within a well-developed infrastructure. A fixed rental or buyout fee is in place for these. All documents are prepared beforehand. A management company has especially been set up to oversee the development of the park premises. The total area allocated for the park is 2,000 hectares. This area is adequate to allow for further development for years to come. The main access roads, the M51 Baikal Federal Motorway and the Trans-Siberian Railway, split the park's territory into 3 areas: A, B, and C. The areas are being developed in sequence. Areas A and B are intended for park residents to implement production and logistical projects. Area B accommodates public business premises, including a business centre and an exhibition centre, public catering facilities and a hotel. Area C is intended for high-tech production, as well as to support a residential area of comfortable low-rise housing. The Industrial Logistics Park project involves a number of interconnected utility and transport infrastructure schemes. Railway network. This includes a railway yard and non-public access tracks to the resident areas. Motor road network. This is an integrated complex with internal motor roads and a two-tier interchange on the M51 Federal Motorway. Electrical power supply. Electrical power is supplied from a centralized electrical power grid, with a project underway to set up self-sufficient heating and power supply systems. Sewage. The park is planned to be provided with a centralized sewage system to include a system of conduits and treatment facilities. Domestic wastewater and rainfall from each area will be routed to the park treatment facilities and, following a complete treatment, will be discharged into the Chik River. Supply. The park has a centralized gas supply system incorporating gas distribution stations outside and within the park. Distribution lines will be routed to all households using gas. All the utility and transport networks of the park are connected to the infrastructure passages running along the residence plots. The joint infrastructure is developed by the management company in accordance with a unified master plan. As well as creating the park's infrastructure, the management company is also responsible for the continued maintenance and all the follow-up activities involved in this state-supported investment project. Enjoying full support of the company and the government of the Novosibirsk region, the project is progressing in full compliance with the schedule. 9 residents are already successfully working in the park in science, production, warehousing and logistics. Class A Logistics Facility. Industrial Logistics Facility. Science, production and warehousing facility for the release of water treatment equipment. Lithium-ion power source production plant. Automated sorting yard. Industrial packaging production. Construction materials production. Distribution centre and service centre, including a rolled metal recycling facility. The park also accommodates the Mars Company, a pet food producer. The development of the Industrial Logistics Park helps develop highly effective logistics and production enterprises, enhance the investment potential for the Novosibirsk region, establish an advanced freight management infrastructure for the Novosibirsk region and adjacent areas, redistribute logistics traffic within the Novosibirsk region and adjacent areas as well as nationwide. And most importantly, the park offers attractive conditions for the successful implementation of investment projects. The Industrial Logistics Park welcomes new partners.